What's the most desperate thing you've done to make rent? You know that feeling when you're so broke, you start finding creative ways to stretch your every dollar? Well, I took it to a whole new level of disaster. I'm talking about the time I thought reselling clearance electronics on an online auction site could save me from eviction. I stumbled upon this clearance sale at a local electronics store, and they had these cheap Bluetooth speakers. I scraped together my last 50 bucks, fueled by a wild idea to flip them for a profit. Rent was due next week, and I figured how hard could it be? I listed them on this auction site, starting the bid at $10 each. I watched eagerly as the bids rolled in, or rather trickled in like a leaky faucet. My heart sank as things weren't moving fast enough. So, in a panic-fueled moment of genius, I set no reserve on the auction. I figured get rid of them fast, make the rent, easy. Fast forward to auction closing day, my heart raced as I logged in, expecting to see a miracle. Instead, I witnessed the horror. My precious speakers sold for a whopping $3 a piece. I'd lost $30 in total, and my rent money was gone with a digital puff of smoke. I felt a cold sweat as reality slapped me across the face. How was I going to explain this to my landlord? The humiliation doubled as I realized one of the buyers was my neighbor, who smugly paraded around with my speakers at our apartment complex. When rent day came, I walked into the landlord's office, armed with a half-baked sob story and my dignity barely intact. I poured my heart out about my failed business venture. To my surprise, he burst into laughter, then nodded towards his own Bluetooth speaker. Turns out, he was the other winning bidder. His laughter softened, and he offered me an extension, along with a piece of advice I'll never forget. Stick to yard sales, kid. Lesson learned the hardest way possible. But hey, at least I'm not flipping speakers anymore.